Hello everyone, this is BSc second year real analysis lecture. Yesterday we have discussed what is meant by countable set, uncountable set, and we have also discussed some examples which are countable or uncountable. Today now I am going to discuss one example. The set of rational numbers is countable. Prove that the set of rational numbers prove that the set of rational numbers Q is countable. So we have to prove that the set of rational numbers is a countable. So first we know that what is meant by a rational number. It is a set which contains element of the form p by q, where q is not equal to 0. Denominator can never be equal to 0 and p comma q belongs to set of integers. So this is a set of rational numbers. Also we know that the set of rational numbers is a field. So we have to prove that the set of rational numbers is a countable, and I am going to prove this by using the countable union of countable set is countable theorem. I told yesterday that this theorem is very important. The countable union of countable set is countable. So I am going to use this theorem. Now let AI be the set of the form 0 by I minus 1 by I, 1 by I, 2 by I, minus 2 by I, 3 by I, minus 3 by I, and so on. So consider the set A, and a set AI is countable. So observe that you can define a function f from AI to set of natural numbers such that this function is both 1 1 and 1 2, where each AI is countable, where I running from 1 2 3 4 dot 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 n, 4 dot 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 n, and so on. So observe that the set AI is countable for all I from 1 to infinity. So you can combine each AI to make a set of rational numbers. So Q is union of I running from 1 to infinity AI. So we can combine all AIs to form a set of rational numbers, and this is the countable union of countable set. So this is n running from 1 to infinity is countable union of countable sets AI is countable. This implies that n running from 1 to infinity AI is countable, and which is set of rational numbers. This implies that Q is countable. So this is the corollary which depends upon the theorem you had studied yesterday, which says that the countable union of countable set is countable. Now example. Prove that are the set of real numbers is uncountable. We have to prove that the set of real numbers is uncountable. So we can directly prove that, or we can write it as a minus infinity to infinity. So every interval of a real numbers is uncountable, and it is a nothing but open interval. So we can say that set of real numbers is uncountable. I am going to give you a proof, detailed proof of this example. So let R is contradictory. Contradictory let R is countable. Hence we can write R as a x1, x2, x3 dot 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 xn dot dot dot. Since R is a countable, then we can write it is in form. Now consider the set In. Let In is an open interval xn minus 1 by 2 raised to n plus 1 and xn plus 1 by 2 raised to n plus 1. Here observe that xn belongs to In and length of In is 2 raised to n. Length of In, each In is 2 raised to n. So how we calculate the length of this interval? xn plus 1 by 2 raised to n plus 1 minus xn minus minus plus 1 by 2 raised to n plus 1. So xn cancel. So 2 into 1 by 2 raised to n plus 1, which is nothing but 1 by 2 raised to n, which is the length of this interval. Now for n equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 dot 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 dot, In encloses every element xn of R. For here observe that xn belongs to In, x1 belongs to I1, x2 belongs to I2 dot dot dot, xn belongs to In. So every element of R, that is every element xn of R enclosed in the interval In. So we can write R is the union of n running from 1 to infinity xn, and which is in union of n running from 1 to infinity In, and In is of finite length. In is of finite length. In is of finite length, whose length is 1 by 2, 1 by 2 square, 1 by 2 cube, geometric series, and this number is finite, which implies that the set of real numbers is of finite length. Set of real numbers, this interval is of finite length. This implies that R is of finite length, which is contradiction. Because a set of real numbers R is of infinite length. R is of infinite length. Hence our assumption is wrong. Hence our assumption is wrong. Therefore, set of real numbers is uncountable. Now example, prove that set of irrational numbers is uncountable. Prove that set of irrational numbers is uncountable. So R can be written as rational numbers union irrational numbers. So this set is a countable. This set is a countable, and this set we have proved that this is uncountable. Now, if irrational numbers is a countable, then the countable union of a countable set is countable. Then R is countable. Therefore, set of irrational numbers must be uncountable. Therefore, set of irrational numbers must be uncountable. Observe that we have proved that set of real numbers is uncountable and set of rational numbers is countable. If this set is countable, then the countable union of countable set is countable, and this set is countable. This implies R is countable, which is false. Therefore, the set of irrational numbers must be uncountable. Now I am going to discuss some examples about the countability and uncountability of the sets. Set as countable, uncountable. Countable, uncountable. Set of natural numbers, set of integers, set of rational numbers, set of irrational numbers, set of real number. We know that the set of natural numbers is a countable. Set of integers is also countable. Set of rational numbers that we have proved countable. Set of irrational numbers is uncountable. Set of real numbers is uncountable. So note that set of natural numbers is a countable set. Set of integers is a countable set, because we can define a 1 1 onto function from a set of n2 itself. Set of we can define a 1 1 function from set of natural numbers to integers. We can define a 1 1 onto function from a set of natural numbers to rational numbers. So the irrational numbers and real numbers both are uncountable sets. Also, the closed open interval 1 comma 2, closed interval 1 comma 2, semi closed interval 1 comma 2, semi open interval 1 comma 2. We proved that open interval 0 is a uncountable set. Therefore, a comma b belongs to R, a comma b belongs to R, then any interval is uncountable. Any interval AB is uncountable. That is, we cannot define 1 1 onto function from set of natural numbers to any interval. So this is all are uncountable. So these all intervals are uncountable. We can write in general closed interval AB, open interval AB, semi-closed interval AB, semi-open interval AB. So these all are the uncountable sets. Now another examples. Q union Q complement, Q union Q, Q cross Q, N cross N, I cross I. So Q union Q complement is nothing but set of real numbers which is uncountable. Now Q union Q is nothing but Q, and the Q is countable. Now Q cross Q, the Cartesian product of two countable set is countable. So this is a countable. Cartesian product of two countable set is countable. So this is a countable. Cartesian product of these two countable set is countable. Therefore this is countable. Now I plus I, which is defined as A plus B, A plus B, such that A comma B belongs to set of integers. N plus N, Q plus Q, R plus R, Q complement plus Q. Now I plus I is nothing but I, so I is countable. N plus N is N, so this is countable. Q plus Q, Q is a field, Q plus Q is Q, hence it is countable. R plus R is R, since R is a field, so this is uncountable. And Q plus Q complement is R. Q plus Q complement can be defined as A plus B, where A belongs to Q and B belongs to Q complement. So this is a Q plus Q complement is R, therefore this is uncountable. Now consider another examples. S is nothing but 1 plus 1 by n. N belongs to set of natural numbers. I union N union Q. Then Pn of x, Pn of x, a0 plus a1x plus a2 x square dot 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 plus an x raised to 1, where ai belongs to I, set of integers. Now Pn of x, set of all polynomials of degree n with coefficients in integers. a0 plus a1x plus a2 x square dot 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 plus an x raised to n, where ai belongs to n, this set. Now observe that we can find a function f from n to s such that f of n is equal to 1 plus 1 by n. So this function is both 1 1 and on 2. Therefore we can find a function s from n or n from s such that which is both 1 1 and on 2. Therefore this set is countable. Now this is the union of countable sets. So this is a countable. Now observe that A0 has countable choices because A0 belongs to I. This has a countable choices, this has a countable choices, and this has a countable choices, which implies that union of countable set is countable. We can use the theorem that we have studied in last lecture, which says that the countable union of countable set is countable. Therefore this is a countable. Also this is a countable. Now observe that Pn of x is nothing but A0 plus A1x dot 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 plus An x raised to n, and Ai belongs to the field R. Now what can you say about this set? Is this countable? No, it is not a countable, because every A has a uncountable number of choices. Therefore it must contains uncountable number of elements. Hence this is a uncountable. This set is a uncountable. Now consider the complement of this set A comma B. Now observe that the complement of this set is minus infinity comma A open interval union B comma infinity, and any open interval closed interval is uncountable, and uncountable union of uncountable set is uncountable. So this set is uncountable. This is uncountable, this is uncountable, therefore their union must be uncountable. Complement of AB, complement of a closed interval AB is x belongs to R such that x does not belongs to closed interval AB. The complement of the set is, the definition of the complement of the set is this: the set of all real numbers such that these real numbers does not belongs to the closed interval AB. Hence this set is uncountable. Now this was the first. Second, I plus Q plus N plus Q complement. Now observe that this is a countable set, this is countable set, this is countable, but this is uncountable. Therefore this implies that the addition of these sets is uncountable. So we can write one note from this. Note: addition of uncountable set, addition of uncountable set and countable set is uncountable. You can say that the addition of countable set and uncountable set is uncountable. Also we can say that the addition of sum of two countable sets is countable. For example, n plus n, this is q plus q complement. And if A and B are any two subsets of R, then first A plus B is what? A plus B is A plus B, where A belongs to A and B belongs to B. If we have given a two sets, then their addition is defined like this. A plus B is the element A plus B, where A belongs to A and B belongs to B. Now if any of A or B is empty, then A plus B is phi. Observe that any of the two A and B is empty, then we can say that their addition is empty. If any of these two is empty set, then we can say that their addition is also empty set. Any of these two is empty, then we can say that their addition is empty. This is the addition of two sets. Now, if A is a subset of R, then its complement is denoted by A complement and defined by A complement is nothing but X belongs to R such that X does not belongs to A. Now observe that if A is a subset of R, then its complement is denoted by A hyphen C and defined by A hyphen C is equal to, in open bracket, in curly bracket, X belongs to R such that X does not belongs to A. This is the complement of the set. For example, we can say that if B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and A is a subset of B, where A is equal to 2, 3, 4. Then A complement is what? A complement is 1, 5, 6. A complement is X belongs to B such that X does not belongs to A. All numbers of B which does not belongs to A. So excluding these 2, 3, 4, these all elements 1, 5, 6 belongs to the A complement. So आजचं लेक्चर इथंच थांबूया. नेक्स्ट लेक्चरमध्ये आपण सिक्वेन्स आणि सिरीज हा नवीन चॅप्टर आहे तो स्टार्ट करूया. थँक्यू.